Will I regret making this video? Potentially, there's quite, quite a high chance I will. Welcome back to Vampire Survivors, and today we limit break, a weapon that a lot of people love as they start out with it, and there it is amazing. In fact, one of the best weapons that you can take early on because it protects your booty, and that means you survive. Now, we are not early on, we are deep into the late game, and this is where the weapon heavily falls off. Now that we can actually see something, I will turn off the damage numbers for now, but you may notice a big problem. We can't really deal with the enemies. Now, I've tried this a long time ago, it horribly failed and I just put it off. I'll not do it again. However, with the Among Us DLC, we got a weapon that can heal us, so it doesn't deal any damage to the enemies, but it keeps us alive. And on top of that, once we evolve it, it will also give us bonus stats. They are permanent for this run at least, and that means maybe we can actually do this now, you know? So I want to try it out. You know what that means? This will probably take a couple of hours. The main concern are bosses, okay? I mean, it's already hard enough early on, but we assume eventually the Bibles, they go around us so fast that the enemies can't get through. But there are some bosses that do not take any knockback, and they'll just run through, and they'll attack me. So how do we deal with that? We have many options, but I would say instead of thinking about all of them right now, let's just see how far we can get, okay? Now the goal is, at minute 1 there is a boss spawning, and I want to have his chest to evolve this right away, that I can start getting permanent bonus stats. The freezing effect is actually helping me out quite a lot right now. I don't even want to really get rid of that, but I need to max out the weapon. Hello? There we go. Level 5. So 8 is the goal. Where is the boss though? Oh, there. Okay, okay. I think this will be a quick kill, right? Yeah, okay, that was simple. Now, the only downside is I need to max out the weapon for a moment, so give me a second. Come on, just one more level up. Come on. I don't want to waste too many rolls because we need that for the Arcana. Oh, stop that. Really? Can I even afford more? I can't if I want to guarantee the Arcana. Oh, that's bad. Like, you need 4 in worst case, and then you need 3 again in the worst case. So, okay, this is really bad. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. The moment I max out King Bible, we will automatically switch over to this one, being the most offered one, so let's just max out King Bible. The game doesn't want to work with me, but the good thing is, if this fails, then we already know, in the future, we'll try this again, but this time I'll focus on this faster. Because we are pretty much now a minute behind where I could have gotten buffs, and that actually makes quite a big difference. Okay, okay. One more King Bible level, now we're done with that. And that means this level up. Perfect, 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 amazing. Okay, so we have the paranormal scan. Now we start getting bonus experience, not bonus experience, bonus stats. We just got armor, which is actually quite huge. Now on this stage, there are guardians that protect an Arcana chest. The issue is, you can forget about this, okay? Oh. Did I banish your evolution? Guys, I have bad news. I didn't banish the evolution. That means I can't take Spellbinder right now, but that's also not a big deal. I think we'll get this maxed out. 400% is the maximum you can have on it. And after that, it just doesn't have an effect anymore. As Spellbinder would have sped it up a little bit, but nah, that means we can take the crown. We don't even have to walk down there. And the only thing that I could need is armor. Do I even want to get duplicated then? I'm not too sure about that. Honestly, I think we are fine. Yeah, spinach. I mean, for the armor, I still want to go down. I wish there was an easy way to deal with the guardians, but there's just nothing I can do. Crown right now to max out faster. Okay, this is, the issue is the enemies will get more and more cursed the longer this goes on. So, as you can see, they already get through, and this could be, this could be a problem. Do I want to go for duplicator? If I take Duplicator right now, then I can't take Toruna here or Brazier, and I think Brazier is just way too important. Make it faster, that means the gaps are smaller, and even though Duplicator technically does the same thing since we have more Bibles, the moment we get to Limit Break, we'll get way more books. And I will do manual Limit Breaks early on. Yeah, there's Toruna, very good. Because this gives them the bonus all across the stage. It's might, it's area, it's projectile speed. It's pretty much everything that we want to have, as well as duration. I didn't expect that I would manage to do this with Wicked Season, but so far it's looking really good. Okay, okay, there's a boss chest. Okay, okay, okay. Are we actually doing this? Are we actually doing this? Are we, heal me, heal me. Okay, okay. Can the curse leave? Can the curse leave, please? Please? That is not... That is not good. That is really not good. That is, we're at the very start of this, okay? Before they get all of the major buffs. That is, that could be a problem. Okay, how much do we... we didn't even max out. This boss has to die. This boss has to die right now. Ooh. No, you can't be alive when the next curse happens, please. Okay. Oh, triple chest, that's also good. Nice. I need to banish Toruna before we max it out, but now we pretty much have almost everything finished, so I'll just go down and I'll get the bonus armor because this will be a major piece in the puzzle here to win. I can't deal with the enemies once they're inside. Like, once the curse is gone, it's simple. But while they're inside, there's just nothing I can do. So what we'll do is, we'll get the armor right now, then I go down to the vacuum and I'll stand next to it. To the people that would have said, Dex, you should have taken the movement speed, the wings in the game, because then you can run away from the enemies. Think again, okay? What do wings do? They give me 50% movement speed. When does that work out? Well, the moment the enemies are slower than me. But we have negative 14% movement speed. That means, eventually, because the enemies keep getting more and more curse... Help. But yeah, because the enemies keep getting more and more curse, eventually this means that the wings just have no effect. Now, to be fair, we have the permanent movement speed effect, but there are only two possible scenarios that can happen there. Number one, we get more movement speed than the enemies gain, meaning we don't even need the wings because it already covers that, or eventually the enemies still take over and then we die, meaning the wings don't make a difference and I should have just focused on a different item. Does it make sense? I hope it does make sense. Now this is the final curse before we get to take the vacuum on the stage. I think it's right down here, right? It doesn't... Luckily the boss is not touching me, this would be hurtful. Okay, so now we should be able to max out, because this should be quite a lot of experience the moment it actually flies in. Okay. Now we're looking for a mount. Speed is... I think area is better, right? Area is amount, perfect. Speed, make it faster. You give me bonus stats when I trigger that, so I kind of want to do that, but I don't want to focus on it entirely. Whoa. That's a lot of books. The dude got wiped out. When do they disappear? Okay, now they disappear. That's still a lot of books left over. So what you just saw is pretty much the max amount of books that can be around, so as long as we get enough amount, eventually we will naturally reach that. Like, we don't even have to do anything for that, or a limit break to reach that, eventually we just have that. And because we have so much duration, it's very easy to reach that limit, since they just stay around for a very long time. Now, some people are a bit confused, because they think you can't have multiple layers of King Bible, but as you just saw, that's a myth, okay? That's not true. So what happens is, with King Bible and its evolution, they have the same amount of duration as they have cooldown. So the moment the weapon disappears, a new one will appear, and then it looks like it's infinite, but just one cycle. But if you just get duration, if you just get cooldown reduction, then you will have multiples of them. And that's how it works. So before I do anything else, I'll actually get this one here, the badge, because I think we'll need the revivals, but also the bonus amount is nice. It's plus 3 books right away. Currently checking the damage that we have. 90 damage is okay. We do have a problem once they get inside, because the major problem is I can't deal with them, and you would say, yeah Dex, you just have to walk away to slowly kill them. The problem is when I walk away, I don't have enough damage to push through the rest of the enemies, so new enemies get shoved inside. But as you can see, we are becoming quite bulky, really tanky, and maybe the enemies can't kill us eventually because they are too weak. Like, if these enemies block the bosses away from us, we're good to go. They can't do anything anymore. Okay, not anything is also not true, because the bosses can still push in and then I have a problem. But for now, you know what, let's do random always. Oh, that looks so amazing, doesn't it? Wait, we're actually just one-shotting all of them. Wait, what? Okay, now the Bibles are gone. Okay, the moment they are gone, we are not one-shotting them anymore, but that is good news. Because that does mean, once we have all of the books, we might be able to deal with the enemies. Oh, that's another problem. Yeah, right, that's the problem that I was talking about earlier. The bosses will just push through the Bibles. And if no other enemy can get through, then we only have the boss next to us. Okay, how much damage do... Oh my god. It doesn't look like we're losing a lot, but this is like a split-second contact, and that's the damage that we take. Meaning, if this was any longer, I would have a problem. So, we could cheese this entire thing by just taking Laurel here. I'll not do that. And I kind of have a, a goal in my mind that I want to do, and I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Because I could go up and get another Arcana. Is that a good idea? Like, attempting to get an Arcana from here. Okay, let me quickly check how much damage the Atlanteans have that guard it. 50. That means they deal 40 damage to me per hit. There is no way I can survive that. I do have a lot of movement speed though. Maybe I can outskill them, outsmart them. Let's try this with the hands that spawn. Because if they are already a problem, then I obviously can't do that. But do you see that? We are shredding a majority of the enemies until curse happens. Wait, I can just keep these enemies next to me. They can't kill me, that means I can hide inside of them. Oh, that's a next level strategy. But what happened? Where are they? Oh, because the curse is gone, so they got one shot. But yeah, as long as I allow someone inside, I'm good. You know what would be hilarious? If the hands can't kill me. Can you kill me? Okay, there is another problem with the hands. They stack on top of each other. That means they don't block anything. That means I need normal enemies to be inside of my circle. Okay. So curse is about to happen. They are red gems. I will pick them up and then we go to the guardians and say hello. Yeah, I can survive the hands. And they are limited how much they can attack me because we have invulnerability frames in the game. That means we can't die to them, which is good. But again, they don't stack. Okay, let me do this quickly. That is HP. If I get more HP, I also heal more. I'll actually do that. I can't believe I just did that. So, okay, you know what I'll take. Please don't be on the last page. Don't do this to me. I talked about this. You buffoon! You absolute buffoon! Well, are you guys ready for Boogaloo of Illusions? Because I'm not ready for it. There we go. Oh, I missed it. Okay, I have to run away. Okay, so far so good, but this is not the big problem. Is there a freeze around? No, there's nothing around. Do I have it hidden? No, they are shown. Ah, that actually means there's nothing around. Okay. The moment curse happens, we have a problem, so I need to keep them in check. Can I attack them fast enough that they don't move? Nope, they always move. They don't even care. They don't take knockback, but usually when you attack them, they start to stutter, but somehow this doesn't work here. Wasn't there a problem with King Bible? That, like, for all of your projectiles, by the way, we have a lot flying around, but for all of your projectiles, it sums up the cooldown. Like, every weapon has a cooldown on enemies, how many times it can hit them, and I think for the King Bible, it counts all of the projectiles as one. While on most other weapons, if you have 20 layers of center water on the floor, you can hit the enemy 20 times. This is actually working. I'm not kidding, this is working right now. Wait, what? This was not meant to work out. I mean, I'm really happy that it worked out, but this was not meant to work. Look at this Wheel of Death. Huh? Okay. So far, so good. This looks amazing. And no enemies stay alive when I run through them. And these take a lot of damage. Now, they have 75,000 HP here. Usually 25,000, but we are playing on inverse mode. I just disabled that it's not inversed, the visuals. You can do that in the menu. Oh my god, Alter. Stop that. Heal me. I need to kill them ASAP. I need freezes. Actually, I just need a freeze and I'm good. Okay. Can I maybe find a freeze? Oh, there's a chicken that doesn't help me. Dude, these bosses are a big pain. And now imagine eventually they'll be just faster than me. Oh, okay, that freeze is wasted. I need to get another freeze. We just killed 2 guardians. Okay, the problem is we have to kill all of them. It doesn't matter if we kill 3. Like, as long as 1 is left, it's a problem. Did we just kill another one? The enemies do not even move in anymore. Okay, I had to say it, right? I had to... Who's that guy? Who is that? Wait, who are you? And what are you doing, my friend? He's just chilling. I mean, don't mind me. Like, do it. I'm totally fine with that. I thought that I would have to restart without Curse, without Wicked Season and stuff like this, but this is perfect. Look at this. I can just walk through the enemies. Here, let me disable it. Do you see that? They all get shredded. And this has nothing to do with this weapon here. Okay, to be fair, it also gives us a bit of might, but usually you have 210%, and we only got 20% bonus damage, which is not a lot. So, this is quite impressive. That's Arcana. How do I deal with you? Okay, there is... I need to find the red gem. There? Yeah, okay, perfect. That means we have a lot of King Bibles around. That's the maximum amount you can have. And there's the Arcana. There's sadly no good Arcana that we can go for because duration will be maxed out, speed will be maxed out, and even if not, there's a limit to it either way, like how efficient it can be. But there is one that I would like to have, and I'm really sad that we haven't seen it so far because now it's a gamble. Wait a second. Bloodline gives it a huge damage boost based on our armor, capped at 50, and we are still quite far away from that. But most importantly, when someone attacks me, they get knocked away. Yeah, I wanted to go for the thing that causes explosions when King Bible expires. The only problem is that they take very long to expire and it deals barely any damage. But let's take a look at the damage numbers now. 200. You know what, for King Bible I can actually respect that. Doesn't this look kind of hypnotic? And the best thing is, we can go up to 900% bonus area. That means we are still very, very far away from the maximum. Okay, what do I do now? So I think at the bottom will be the experience because we just walked up. That means I'll wait a moment. And now there should be a red gem. Okay, yep, there it is. Perfect. Oh, well, we didn't level up as much as I hoped. But that was still quite a lot. Look at this poor dude. He got destroyed. Goodbye. I can't believe it. This is the first time I'm having fun with King Bible. And don't misunderstand me. I really like the weapon. And I was always so disappointed that I couldn't make it work. Like, I've tried this a couple of times and tuned down everything in the game. It never worked. This is the very first time it works. And my fear was I would only win because of Paranormal Scan, because we eventually get so tanky that only major enemies can kill us, and maybe at 28 minutes we die. But no, the weapon is actually holding up. Look at this. It's killing the enemies on its own. And the funny thing is about King Bible is, when you get area, it doesn't really make it bigger, it just makes it go further out until it reaches the limit of the screen, which should be right now. Because look at how big it is. The moment it reaches this limit, it starts increasing in size. That means eventually we might actually have a screen size King Bible, depending on how many levels we can get. Okay, that matters. How's it with Curse? Still looking amazing. Like, it's looking really good. The kill number is very disappointing, but aside from that, it's looking incredible. I don't see the red gem though. Okay, we did get this, that's good. 235, it's not a great... one thing I could do is I could press the pedal that is on the stage and the enemies move normally, just that we get more kills, but this also means the bosses won't interrupt their movement. This is just a thing about the stage. Where is it? Here. Okay. I really hope this pays off, because if not, then I'll just die here. So far, I think... Oh my god, look at our kill counter. This has shot up incredibly high. I should have done that earlier. But my concern is still, now the bosses also move normally, so I have no easy way to get rid of them, and I hope the Bloodline Arcana will take care of that. And there we go. There should be a vacuum here, right? Yep, it's still there because I never used it. That is a lot of level ups that we just got. It's not like incredible, but for King Bible it is incredible, and look at how thick it is. That's my big boy. How much area do we have? We still have 500% to go, 529%. I don't think we'll be able to max it out, but maybe with the help of the Paranormal Scan we can. We're waiting for Wicked Season at the bottom here, doubling the stats that it shows. So when you see a crown, it means that our growth is currently doubled. Our growth in this moment was 383%, because this is just a... wow. This is just a bonus on top of the base 100%. So it goes up to 760%, which is quite a lot. Okay, the bosses are choked though. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Do you want to see something funny? Watch this. I get slapped. But do you see that these breaks? This is pretty much a cooldown. Oh, so all of the books can hit, but it has like a 1 second cooldown, I would assume, before it can hit the boss again. Which is a problem. I mean, we still managed to kill him, but that can be a problem in the future. Some enemies do not take knockback at all. And they'll just all run through and sit on me. It's like, you know, I don't like it when I didn't consent to that. So, not the biggest fan. The best thing about this is actually just the red gems. They are always close by to me, even if I wouldn't have a vacuum. It has to be somewhere where the enemies died. It can't be anywhere else. So I just have to move a bit and see, is there a red gem? Now, do we see a red gem right now? It's a bit hard to say. Look at... I didn't even notice our King Bibles are going crazy. But yeah, pretty much all I have to do now is... Oh, wow. It was in the bottom left. Okay, but yeah, that also works. I do have the freezes this time because I just needed to make sure if something goes wrong that I have them, and I didn't know that it will be this crazy. Okay, out of the way. I just want to see my King Bibles. Oh, why does it show the chest? I want to get rid of that, just that we Look at how are we one-shotting the enemies while running so fast? They should be... that's funny. They should be tanky enough to survive that. How is that possible? We don't need any help here. Look at this. If I just run, there is also nothing stuck inside of here. This is just the power of our books. What? Okay, look. There's not a lot that still surprises me in Vampire Survivors where my experience is wrong. Not because I'm like, you know, incredible or anything, but just because I've played this game for for over 1,000 hours. And whenever something surprises me, I'm like, how is that still possible? I would have never expected the books to be not just viable, but they are incredibly powerful. So the current damage numbers read 380. Doesn't sound like a lot, but keep in mind, do you see that how many books we have? Looks a bit weird, because this one is smaller, this one is bigger, this one is smaller. Most of them have a different size. But they just demolished the enemies. Oh my god. Wait, let me check out what is the max amount of projectiles you can have on this weapon. So the max amount of projectiles is 50 only. Wait, what's happened here? What happened here? How did they run through? I wasn't looking, so I don't know. Okay. Now this is the point where freezes are a bit annoying, but I think it's fine, you know. It still helps me survive. I think the moment curse happens, these are actually strong enough to run through. Let's check this out again. There we go. No. Was it because I was walking around? Yeah, it's because I'm walking around. But that is so impressive that the King Bible manages to still do that. Okay, there's a boss now. Normal bosses shouldn't be a problem. Oh, that actually was a lot of damage. It was just a minor part, like that slipped down here. But given how tanky we are, it's quite impressive. As long as I get an NFT though, we can say goodbye to the bosses. Nice gold. I would have never thought that I would call King Bible broken, but I think it earned the title. This is the hardest stage you can play on pretty much, like enemy growth wise. Not like difficulty wise as in what kind of wave happens, but just the peak that it reaches. And it's holding up. It's holding up comfortably. Look at the kill counter going up. And it's a stationary weapon. It doesn't... What just happened there? That looks so amazing. Did you just see that a moment ago? It lined up in a perfect thing. Wow. No, but I can't believe it. But I'm actually saying it. I think we got King Bible to a broken state. What are you doing? Does he take damage from my Divine Bloodline? He does. So this will only take like another 75 minutes maybe to kill him with Divine Bloodline only. We have quite a high level. So yeah, that will take a moment. Can we just nuke him? Do you see how long it still takes, even though we hit him with King Bible? Yeah, this would have taken a very long time. We're about to reach 22 minutes. Right now we are on a timer, because I'm pretty sure eventually a wave will just get through. That looked so amazing. Oh, vacuum. Where is it? There. Oh, you're frozen. That means I can kill you. I have the damage numbers turned off, but we can see it's there. Okay. I think this won't be enough, but it might be really close to it. Oh, that looks so amazing. Wow. The patterns it forms, I don't even know why they change all the time. I guess because we have increasing and decreasing area, but we notice they all have different sizes, right? So it doesn't... well, it could be that it spawns them and then... No, but that also doesn't really make sense. I don't understand it. I would have said it takes like when they spawned at a certain size and then it goes up and down, but that doesn't make sense because then they would be affected twice by the area of the Boogaloo evolutions. Either they all spawn at the same size and then change equally over time, or they all spawn in the current cycle it's in, like let's say at 37 bonus %, and then they go up to 50, but go back down to negative 25% and so on. How are you this powerful? How do you hold off these enemies? You know what, we'll just ignore this boss. We'll just pretend he's not there, because I'm wasting way too many resources just to deal with bosses. We have a vacuum down there, I'll say 510. That's actually way too much. 515. What? 20 levels is usually what I expect to level up with. How did you just get more than that? Well, okay, we are killing the enemies quite fast. It's not like the 500,000 that many weapons reach, 700,000 and stuff like that, but now that we are later into the game, it has become quite extreme. What is going on with the King Bible? I think this is right now the smallest size, by the way. So let's take a look at this. It should grow now. Does it? Yeah, it's growing. Here's my cursor right. What just happened? You just resorted, right? How went vroom? Did they all despawn and spawn with a new size? I think that's what happened. Wait, so their size really depends on the moment where they spawn? That's what's going on? Okay. But that means they shouldn't change over time in size, and if I have my cursor here, yeah, it doesn't change them at all. So we just need to wait for the next summoning that happens, the next summon cycle, and then we see whatever area we have hit. It also means before that I kind of want to pick up all of the experience, but I can't influence that since we're waiting for the growth doubling. Do we have... oh, there's a vacuum right on top of me. I'll just keep my mouse cursor here that we can check out what happens. Okay, there is growth. There's the vacuum, nice. Okay, we level up a bunch, that was a huge amount, that means now the next cycle it should be ginormous. It got smaller? We have two different sizes in them. Whoa! What just happened? What just happened? That was beautiful. This is ridiculously amazing. I would have never expected this. Come on, you would have never expected it as well, right? And this is also a beauty of not just using golden eggs. We obviously have 0 golden eggs, because with golden eggs you just start in the most extreme state, and you don't really get to experience it, right? Because you're just in the most extreme state. And we can experience this over time, how it changes. Okay. Maybe I can kill the boss with this. We got another huge amount of level ups. What is your current damage? 650. Okay. That is a lot of damage. I think the Mario will eventually disappear. We still have a few level ups to go for. 120 right now. Hopefully you will help me out, but no, I think we'll actually get the 120 level ups, right? Okay, with Curse they can come in. Maybe it's also because of the NFT. The NFT has something very annoying to it. It hits the enemies incredibly fast, but it doesn't have knockback, so the King Bible pretty much can't hit the enemies and knock them back. That's just a processing issue in the game or something. I don't fully understand it. But when you're able to stutter stun the Reaper, which is possible, you hit him so many times with knockback, and even though he doesn't take knockback, he doesn't move anymore. But if you attack him with NFT, he just rushes at you. Okay. This looks amazing. This must be one of the best things I've experienced in a while in this game. Not because the experience was bad, but because this is so good. Oh. Okay, some of the hands are actually getting in. They are getting shredded. Are they getting hit? How do they disappear? Yeah, do you see that? They sometimes take 700 damage numbers there. That means our King Bible actually has a bigger area than what it looks like. Did we get it? Okay, we got it, we got it. Oh my god, I have the mouse cursor here. Okay. The next time this pops off and changes in size, it should be way bigger. Did I get the vacuum there? I hope not. Yeah, I did. Oh, that's sad. Look at how big it is. I can barely see anything. Yeah, now the boss is always getting hit. Always. We're just covering the entire screen pretty much. What are the area? It's almost 900%, that's the maximum. I'm a little bit sad that we hit the maximum. The only thing we can still change is, depending on what size we hit on Google Earth Illusions, it will be even bigger. Okay, let's try it. Oh, there was a vacuum. Nice. I think we got it. 913%. Oh my god, what is going on with you? The only sad part is I think I can't display this on the thumbnail because we just don't see what this really looks like. Like, this is what it looks like on a thumbnail, okay? I wished I would be able to show that, but I can't. Look at this size. This is amazing. This is actually bringing a tear to my eyes. You have no idea how much I've tried in the past to make King Bible work in these limit break videos, and it was always so disappointing. And now it's actually just straight up amazing. Okay, 28 minutes, this is expected to be really difficult and hard. Did I get the vacuum? Okay, we got the vacuum, very good. Yeah, we are not able to kill a single enemy. What? Okay, look, I expected that, like, and this is reasonable. This stage is so insane that at 28 minutes I don't expect weaker weapons to deal with the enemies. You're still getting some kills. It's not an incredible amount, but you have to keep in mind these enemies pretty much have 300 HP multiplied with our curse, so times 5 because it's plus base. So 1500 multiplied with our level. Multiplied with our level, that's over 1 million HP. Roughly, okay? That's a lot of HP for King Bible to deal with. Like a lot. I don't... Did I get it? Oh yeah, I got it. Oh, we got a little bit of experience there. Yeah, look at this. It just continues. I don't understand that, but I also won't complain. This is amazing. 29 minutes, believe it or not, these enemies are actually weaker than the current wave. They only have a base 240 HP instead of the 300, which still doesn't make them easy, but I don't think they have a way to kill us. It looks like we are shooting them away, but we are also so tanky at this point with 19 armor that they can't really harm us. Actually, they should be able to harm us. Oh, we have 1500 HP. You go home with your 5 damage that you deal. You can forget about that. I think we actually out-healed that, right? Yeah, we out-healed that. Oh my god, we've turned into a Giga Chat tank. King Bible is just going crazy in the background. So, because I don't think we'll level up anymore, here are the final damage numbers. It's 919. Look at the pulsating damage it does because it goes on a cooldown. Oh, I would like to pick up a final vacuum, which I'll do the moment we get growth. Though the Reaper will hit me first, but that's fine. And then we can see what level we achieved. And I'm already mind blown and super proud of the Mario for what we managed to do today. That was insane. Okay, there's a vacuum over there. There's also a vacuum down there. Going down is always better because there's no logical reason for that. Wow. That was decent. And here we deal... Sadly, we didn't hit 1000 damage, but I got really close. I'm really happy about this. Chi damage with King Bible, you gotta be kidding me. We actually reached Chi. That's giga. Alright, well that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. 200,000 kills with King Bible. If you enjoyed it, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.